Hey girl, I heard that you wanted to learn how to put on lash clusters yourself. Like you wanted to learn how to do your own lashes. You wanted to learn how to save money. Like you want the lashes, but you don't want to have to keep paying hundreds of dollars a month for the maintenance. If that's the case, I got you. Because one thing about it, it does not matter where I go. I went to the doctor the other day and the girl was like, "Oh my God, your lashes look so good." I get complimented on my lashes everywhere I go. And I get them done for the free $99. Okay? So if you want to learn how to do your lashes for the free $99, stay tuned and grab your tools. Let's go. Hey y'all, so my sound got messed up again, so we are doing a voiceover and we are putting on lash clusters. Now, if you look at that right there, that is where I write down my lash map. Not all eyes are created the same. Personally, I have almond shaped eyes, so cat eye, that pattern does not look right on me whatsoever. It makes my eyes look weird. It just doesn't work. So what I learned was I have to do a baby doll set. Baby doll set looks so good on me. I start with 16s, go up to 18. My highest peak is going to be a 20, and then we go 18, 16, 16, 14. And if I have room, I might put a 12. Now, personally, I don't have big eyes, but I do have prominent features. Like my nose is prominent. I have high cheekbones. My chin is prominent. And I feel like slightly longer lashes look best on me. Now, to figure out what lash map or what lash pattern looks best on you, you first need to figure out what eye shape do you have. Do you have almond shaped eyes? Do you have upturned eyes, downturned eyes? All the things. Look that up and then you can figure out your lash map. Next, you're gonna need a pair of slanted tweezers and a pair of eyelash tweezers. You'll figure out what works best for you. This right here, this glue is the truth. It's my absolute favorite. It doesn't take too long to dry, like you're not having to sit around and wait for it to dry. I'll have that link below too. But with the glue, one side has the bond, the other side has the seal. Now the seal is what's gonna keep the lashes from being sticky. Like the glue will still be sticky and you don't want it sticking to the bottom, or you don't want it to be sticky when you touch. Well, I'll talk about that later. The next thing you're gonna need is a small fan. I just use a little desk fan. I think this costs less than $10. And whenever I put the glue on the lash cluster, I'll sit it in front of the fan. And then once I finish one eye, I'll have the fan sitting on that eye so that it's drying while I'm working on the other eye. All right, girls, so we have chit-chatted enough. We have our lash clusters, our tweezers, our glue, our mirror, and our fan. What you're gonna do is take the feather part of the lash cluster, hold it with your tweezers, and then put the glue on the band. Depending on the glue that you have, of course, that'll determine, one, how much you need to put on and how long it's gonna take you to dry. If this is your first time, it's trial and error. Be patient with yourself. Just make sure you don't have anything to do right after. When I first started, I would give myself like an hour, hour and a half to really learn what I was doing. But after a couple of times, it took no time. Now that we have our setup, we're gonna take the glue or the bond, whatever you wanna call it. And I only put glue on half of my lashes. So take the skin above your lashes, lift it up so that you can truly see your lashes, because you don't want to go too far under the lash because you're going to hit your lash line or you're going to get it in your eye. You need to be able to see what you're doing. So lift your lashes up and then put the glue on that way. Now you're going to pick your first cluster from your pack of lashes. We're gonna hold it with the tweezers on the feather side. Put the glue on the band on top. From there, we're gonna lift up our eyelid and put the lash on the bottom. Put them underneath your lashes, starting on the outer corner. Do not put those lashes on top of your lashes. I'm not saying it can't be done, but don't do it that way because we're listening to what I'm doing. Also, as we're putting the lashes underneath our natural lashes, do not put it too close to your lash line on the inside because you're gonna feel it. If you feel it on your lash line at all, you're too close. So back it up. Or if you think you can stick with it and it just becomes irritating, take it off and do it again. So now that we kind of got the gist of it, I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this part. But as you're putting your lashes on, if you like for your lashes to be flipped up a little more, now is the time to be flipping those up. Or if you want those to be more flat and sultry, you need to be, making sure they're in the line and the shape that you want them to be before we end up putting the sealant on. Personally, I used to be a lash extension girl. I was there every 2 to 3 weeks, but I moved to a new state and I found some good lash girls, but they weren't like my lash girl back home. And I was tired of paying hundreds of dollars a month and not getting what I wanted. Like, if I'm paying you, I feel like I should get what I want. And I gave this a try. My first set, it did take me about an hour, but now if I just do one layer of lashes, it takes me about less than 20 minutes. Now I'm to the point where I'm doubling my lash clusters up, and it does take me a little bit longer. Okay, so here's another thing. You'll learn, what works for your eyes and what doesn't work for your eyes. I cannot put lashes too close to my inner corner because those lashes are very unstable, I guess you can say. Like, they're thinner, and I just don't need a lash right there. You don't have to have lashes going all the way to your inner corner. Sometimes it looks goofy too. So don't be doing too much. I be doing too much sometimes. All right, girls, so we are done with our first eye, and look at this. Like, it looks good like this. This is how I used to wear them, but I like my lashes kind of thick and wispy, so I'm gonna do a second layer on mine, but this is just a quick tutorial on how to do your lashes. Next, we're gonna make sure, now this is the part where you make sure your lashes are in the shape that you want them to be. If you want them to like be more straight up, you push them straight up. If you want them to be a little flat, you need to pinch them and make them flatter. It also depends on the kind of lash you have. I'll put a link to the different kind of lashes, like the C curl, D curl, J curl. Personally, I like D curl for mine. So if you like what I like, that's what you're gonna look for. But yeah, you better make sure they're laying how you want to before you put the seal on. Now I went ahead and did my second layer, but once you are done with one eye, go ahead and pick up that fan. Try to dry it off as much as you can, because my theory on the glue is if you continue, like if you go on about your day and the glue isn't fully dry, I think that's where some people end up getting the allergy. Now, you could be allergic to the glue in general, but make sure your glue is dry before you move on. Y'all, I know this tutorial was low-key chaotic, but my sound got messed up, like it wasn't aligned. But I appreciate y'all sticking it out for me. I tried to include as many tips and tricks as I could think of. I'm more than likely gonna have to record this, but I at least wanted to get this out. But part of the reason why I wanted to record this video is because it does not matter where I go, I always get complimented on my lashes. And honey, people always think we're in a recession. We're not in a recession, but the budget has gotten a little tighter. So ain't nothing wrong with trying to save money where you can. But with all of that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you have, my name is Saysha, S-A-Y-S-H-A. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I do think now is the perfect time to subscribe to my channel. Oh yeah, and another thing, if you want to see the video on how to remove your lash clusters, click the little link at the top. Don't be pulling your lashes off when you get tired of them. I know it can be like really tempting, but there's lash remover for a reason. And I will check y'all out in the next one. Bye.